Good morning and welcome to the extended version of Cheerspiration, special edition Dallas NCA. I know some of you have caught the first one that was only like 2 minutes just for the cheerleaders that are trying to get there and get it going, try to do everything under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But I've gotten some requests that want a little bit more, so I'm here. I know you're like, where's the blue wig? But I want to make sure you understood there was a difference between the two videos. But listen, I'm Pastor John, pastor of East Atlanta Church. And what I want to continue with is we're looking at Mark 4, verses 35. When Christ was on the boat and he had just left them and he had taught about faith, having faith of mustard seed. And the thing is, we got to realize they were on the boat and they were in the midst of a storm and they went to Christ and it was like, listen, Master, do you care not that we perish? But what they didn't understand is he had just told them everything that you need is inside of you. Only thing you have to do is have that faith of a mustard seed. Now, one of the things about cheerleading, I noticed that we have all these, as they call, superstitions. We have our war paint, and even those have to touch the blue wig, that I put on and everything. And then we also have, some will wear the same socks. I know my daughter, she will not change shoes, holy shoes. But these are their points, and we call it superstition. But I look at it as points of faith, connections of faith that they don't believe in the fact that those shoes or the war paint has power, but that's where they get to tap in to their inner energy, their inner strength that God has given them to do what God has purposed them to do. And see, we have to begin to do it the same way. Find out that point of connection, that faith connection that brings us to where we know what God can do and we know what God has promised us. See, the storm is only that to distract us and that to remind us and that to strengthen us. And we can't let the storm consume us, because at the end of the day, what happened is Christ even looked at them and he was like, oh, ye of little faith. And he was saying, listen, I already told you the smallest faith you have to have, but yet you don't even begin to have that. And what he means is we don't begin to engage that. We don't begin to connect that faith, knowing that God will do everything he's promised us to do and more. Like I said, it doesn't matter what place you're in. If you go out there and you believe it and you connected your point of faith and the strength that God has given you, you will not just be victorious, but you'll be more than a conqueror, more than victorious. And people will see that and they will see the God in you and you'll lead them to him. And that's what he's purposed us to do. Listen, you can't let anything distract you for what God has purposed you to do. I know we fought through the storm and we fought through snow down here and we fought through freeze and rains. And I know when I was here on Friday, they said they had 617 accidents in one day. And I looked at that and I said, God, this is only just an adversity, a test for us to go ahead and show what we're supposed to do. That you can, in the middle of a storm, show up and show out and prove who you are. I believe there are a lot of faith warriors down here right now that are with us. And just because we're here cheering on a Sunday doesn't mean we lack faith. Doesn't mean we lack God. I believe that God is inside of each and every one of you that are watching this right now. And I want you to connect with that faith. I want you to connect with that situation that you're going through. And I want you to tell that situation to peace, be still. Because of the fact that the peace is in your life. And you speak peace in your situation in the midst of the storm. And the storm will pass or you will go through it. One of the two, but you will come out of it. So let's get started. This is Pastor Jean Ward, pastor of East Atlanta Church. Love you and be blessed. Let's go Rays, Just for you all. Here's Big Blue. Love you.